Hi guys, it's Mary with Stamps-N-Lingers, and it is Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which means it's time for a YouTube tutorial. And I got a little bit of a sneak peek for you today, but before we get started, let me just be sure that I'm actually doing something over here and sending something out into the airwaves, because otherwise, kinda what's the point? If you can't see what I'm doing, there's not a whole lot of point. Hey Rosie, I guess I must be here. Yay! All right. I hope you're having a good week and that it is not freezing. Well, I know it's freezing there. It has to be freezing because you're in, the Great White North. So, all right. So I've got a project for y'all today that I have actually committed one of the cardinal sins of live videos. And that is I tried something really, really new when I didn't have a lot of time because I've been behind all day since I got up. I only got up at 5, so of course I'd be behind. And, you know, I'm going to be doing something for the second time here, and I'm actually going to take a minute or two and show you the mistakes I made on my first go round, okay? So, what I have for you today is a fun little sneak peek. This is the Sweet Strawberry Stamp Set and Bundled Strawberry Builder Punch. This is coming in the new January to June catalog. Hi, Faith. How are you? Hi, Marianne. Appreciate you coming on. Just so you know, for those of you who are looking for catalogs, they went out yesterday, so hopefully you'll get them in a couple of days. And, if you don't have them by like Monday, let me know, and I'll see if we can not get you another one. Hey, Teresa. Hi, I appreciate you joining, and welcome to your first live. Hi, Deb. Yay. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Okay, so this is the Sweet Strawberry Bundle, and it is in the new mini catalog. Okay, this one, which is the big one. But what's really kind of amusing and fun is there is a Sale-A-Bration bundle, which contains Berry Blessings and then this gorgeous DSP. Look at this pretty DSP. Is this not summer on paper? I mean, really. This is just beautiful paper. I love this. And then you can see the other side as well. Look at the plaid. So anyway, you can get Berry Blessings and the DSP when Sale-A-Bration starts on the 5th of June, and you will be able to get this with a $100 purchase. So y'all are familiar with Sale-A-Bration, I'm certain. When you make a purchase during Sale-A-Bration, so the 5th of January through the 28th of February, when you purchase $50 before shipping and tax, then you'll be able to pick what we call level 1 gifts in the Sale-A-Bration brochure in this little doodad. When you spend $100 before shipping and tax, then you'll get to pick the level 2 gifts, which this is one of. So what you're going to want to do, serious, is buy the Sweet Strawberry Bundle and the other items that kind of go along with it, and you'll get to see some of those as we get closer to January, and then you'll be able to buy the Berry Blessings bundle as a free gift from Sale-A-Bration. Okay, so that's that piece. Now, I have another thing I'm going to show you, which is, and I'm going to look in my catalog because I have stacked some other pre-order things off to the side, and if I move them, it's going to be a horrible, horrible mess. So this little box right here is a box you probably haven't seen yet because it's brand new. And this is the Love You Always treat box, okay? Now, these treat boxes are food safe, okay? But I'm going to show you something. This is the first one I made, okay? And when I made it, I put it together with the shiny, that's this side, food safe side on the outside, okay? Which was a fail. What you want to do is be sure that the food safe shiny side is on the inside, and you're going to gain a couple of things by doing that. The first is, well, you can put food in it. And the second is that well, that's the one thing. If you want to put food in, you want to put the food safe side on the inside. However, the non-food safe side is the matte side. Okay, and I'm getting my words screwed up here, okay? So just bear with me. Hi, Amy. Hi, Lenny. Hi, Linda. Hi, Barb. Appreciate y'all joining. So what I did when I made the first one is I put the food safe one where it belonged, and then I tried to stamp the sides. And that shiny cardstock just doesn't want to take a stamp, okay? So I was pretty bummed because I really wanted to decorate the side of this insert. And I truly do not believe this is a tight fit. I'm not gonna fib you. It's a tight fit. You really don't have room to put cardstock on the side. Okay, so if you want to decorate the side of your box, turn it opposite. So you have non-food safe in here, so you can do something else, or wrap your treat in a piece of parchment or a piece of wax paper or some cling wrap, whatever, and then you can easily decorate the outside with ink, and it won't run all over the place. So there you go. Full disclosure, I totally borked my first one that I did at about 11 o'clock today. Okay, so we're not gonna ever see that again. Never, ever. All right, so let me show you how to make this little card. When you get it, it is going to have a piece like this. Oh, I'm gonna have to play with this anyway because I didn't get the second piece. And a second piece like this. And you need both pieces to make the card. This one is the outer sleeve, and it just opens like so. Pretty straightforward. And then this is the slidey inny outy drawer box piece, okay? Now, this one, I'm not gonna fib you. I sat for a few minutes scratching my head trying to figure it out, but once you do figure it out, it's pretty easy. So here's my first tip. If you want to decorate this, which, why wouldn't you? I recommend that you decorate it flat and then put it together because it's a lot easier. I mean, it's almost impossible to stamp these when it's already made, just saying. Anywho, let me go ahead and stamp that. And I am using a couple of the stamps from the Sweet Strawberry set. But this one that I'm decorating the side with happens to be from the Berry Blessings. Okay, so it's from the Sale-A-Bration bundle. And what I'm going to do, if you look at this, you can identify the pieces and parts because it's going to bend together like this. These are the ends, okay? So these right here are these two ends. And then these long pieces here are these outside sides, okay? Did that make sense? So I'm going to put some matted DSP on these, and I'm going to stamp these with my leaf. Okay, and I'm going to use Granny Apple Green, my very, very favorite color in the green world. Okay, okay, maybe not. Mossy Meadow might be my favorite. Okay, so now I'm just going to stamp this panel, and I'm going to try not to get a bunch of Granny Apple Green in places that I don't want it, but I make no promises. Okay. And then we'll see if we can turn it like that. Okay, there's that. And then we'll do the opposite long side. I'm just not a big fan of stuff that's not decorated. So if that doesn't bother you, don't do this piece. Just saying. Do the ends because they show when the box is closed. But you may not feel the same way about this that I do. And so if you don't do this. Isn't that the beauty of this little hobby that we have here? Hey, Teresa. Hi, Bonnie. Okay. Okay, now I have done some cutting ahead of time, which you should be grateful for, because otherwise we'd be here until, like, next Tuesday. So I'm going to take, I've got some Poppy Parade cardstock, and then some of the pretty little plaid. You knew I would get the plaid in there somehow. So I'm going to adhere these together. These are for our sides and our ends. And I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to show you how to put that little box duty together. Okay? Easy peasy. It actually is pretty easy once you see it and do it maybe like twice. And I think you get 10 boxes in the set, so you know you'll have 10 tries. And you don't use any adhesive, so you can in fact, although it goes together pretty sturdy. Like it's kind of locked in place. and it's not easy to take apart, but it's not impossible. Okay, remember these are my outside ends, and I'm just going to adhere this thusly and suchly. I really like this little box. It's awfully fun. It's got a good depth to it. It's like 2 inches deep and 4 inches long. So you could put some fudge in here now. I'm just saying. You could definitely get some fudge in there. Or a big bar cookie, like a big brownie would go in there really good. So I like it. Oh, I like it. And I bought a couple of other things, not as much as I will. I'll probably do another pre-order before the end of the month. Or I won't, we don't know. And I do have one very fun little thing to show you that I think you're gonna like. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's a mini something. Okay, are you ready to put this together? Let me show you how. First, we're going to do some folding, a little bit of folding. Makes your life easier. If you don't get the folds all the right way the first time, it'll be okay because they're going to fix themselves as you put this together. Okay. To start with, you do the ends first, the small ends first, and you raise the 2 sides up like so, and then you're going to take this flap, and this looks weird, right? But it's going to go down into the box and then fold up. Can you see that? Let me make sure you're seeing that. I've got to look at what I've got. Okay. Can you see how that's doing right there? Maybe not. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm doing it. I don't know. I got to catch up. There you go. Can you see it? All right. It doesn't want to stay there very good right yet, but it will in just a minute. Okay. And then we're going to do the other side. Oh, I did the wrong piece right there. Son of a baker's brother. Let me see if I can get that off of there. Not very good. We're going to leave that on, and I'm going to put another piece on in just a minute. Okay. What did I say? Never do a new thing for a video, right? Don't be like me. Put that on the right place. Okay, so those have now folded in, and these little pieces right here are folded on the bottom of the box. Next, you take the second piece. Let's see, that's right. The smaller of the 2 remaining flaps, and you push it in and let its little flap fold down. Okay? Can you see that? Let me be sure you can see that. Okay. And then finally, to finish off, you just fold the last piece down, and then that bottom folds in and clicks into place. I mean, it almost literally clicks into place. And it fits a lot better if you haven't put a silly piece of DSP right there. What a dork. I'm such a dork. Yes, okay. Anywho, you get the idea, right? So here, just so you know, I am not going to put a piece on here because there's no point, because this will never see the light of day. That's just going to be for today, and this will be my forever and always, because I love it, sample. Okay, don't be like me, do this right. Okay, so now let's go ahead and decorate the sleeve. And that is just another series of pieces of DSP from the Berry DSP, which is called, I don't even know what. Let me look. You guys, I'm a hot mess today, I'm sorry. It's called Berry Delightful DSP. And I'm going to use the plaid side out. I am very much keeping it real. It can't get a whole lot realer than this. This is actually a little realer than I like. Yeah, just saying. But that's okay. That's okay. It's important for people to understand that you don't have to have all of your ducks in a line to be a demonstrator for Stampin' Up! Or to play with our wonderful stuff, because it's all fun. It's paper and glue and ink. It's supposed to make you kind of laugh every once in a while. Okay. Now these are for the edges of my box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put the innards inside of it just to give the sleeve a little bit of structure. Okay. like that so that I can decorate it more easily. Now, I suppose if you were better at figuring out ends and angles, even though I did point the correct end and angle out to you and then very carefully put it on the wrong one, you could put this together with it flat. But I don't really think that helps you any. This is the way to put it together so that you have a little solid something or other to adhere to. Okay. There we go. So there's our decorated sides. And pretend that's a decorated end. All right. Now for the top, I have another piece of the DSP with some pretty strawberries on it. Some pretty, and I'm not going to do that yet. Don't do that. See, I almost screwed up again. And then I've got more of that plaid. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle it across this piece of DSP with a little bit of liquid glue. Did you see how I managed to catch myself before messing that up? And I'm just going to stick that on like so. And once it's in place, I'll bring out my Stampin' trimmer. Hey Kathy, appreciate you joining. Thank you, Norma. Hey Pam, appreciate you coming. Thanks, Linda. Just a good time to laugh, exactly. And don't we all need a little laughing right now? I mean, serious. Okay, so all I'm doing is lining the edge of this DSP up with my cutting channel here, and I'm just going to trim off that edge like so, and turn it around and do the same exact thing. Okay, just like that. And then we have that little piece right across the front. Now I will adhere this to its Poppy Parade mat. So have y'all guessed what my mini thing is that I'm going to show you when we're done here? I bet you can't even guess. Bet you can't even guess. But you will see. And I have got some new paper, some more paper, and some embellishments and a few ribbons to share with you. Now, I will be putting up my catalog shares. I always do catalog shares, and that this time is no exception. I'm going to be doing paper and embellishments like I've done the last couple of 3 times. And I think I'll have those up probably, if not tomorrow, then Saturday. Probably Saturday. Okay, so I have just adhered that on, and I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Because what I want to do is put a little piece of this ribbon, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot. Tell me that's not the word for 2020, whatever year this is. I'm going to pivot. I'm going to take a little bit of my Stampin' Seal, and I'm just going to run it right across there like that. And I'll just take a little short piece and adhere it right across there. On my sample, I did this ahead of time, and then I popped the top on with dimensionals, but dimensionals are not required. I know. Did you all gasp when I said dimensionals are not required? Nobody ever thought Mary would ever say such a thing. And then we'll trim this edge, and that'll be just easy peasy, nice and squeezy. There. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Now let me show you one of the cutest things about the Strawberry Builder Punch. Okay. Before you joined, I took some Poppy Parade cardstock and Poppy Parade ink, and I stamped 4 of this clear outline strawberry image on that cardstock. And then I punched it with the strawberry. Watch. I'm going to make 2 strawberries, and I'm going to take 2 of the ones that I just punched and fold them in half. And I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue. Yes, it would be a really good little treat box, and that is, they are kind of perfect. They could very well become my favorite treat box right after the mini paper pumpkin box, which I really like a lot. Okay, so I have folded it in half, and I have put liquid glue on the fold. And I'm just going to adhere it in the middle of this this here strawberry right there like that. That there strawberry. And I'm just going to hang on to it until it gets, make sure it's straight on that strawberry. And just hold it a few seconds until it adheres. This is where liquid glue just shines, you guys. It just shines. Give it a little rub like that. And there you have a three-dimensional strawberry. And I will do it with the second one as well. Now, of course, you do not have to do this. And on an actual card, I think this would be kind of not the thing you want to do. Just saying, because it's a little, I mean, it's not terribly fragile once the liquid glue dries, but it is not going to go in an envelope at all well. So this is really for your treat boxes. And we'll just do that with the second one as well. Making sure it's straight, hold it for a few seconds. All right. Amy knows, and so does Terry. Yep. It's something I wish I'd had when I was traveling. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so there are two strawberries. Now, strawberries have little strawberry tops, right? Like that. And so I stamped 3 of the little strawberry top leaves from Sweet Strawberry, Granny Apple Green ink on Granny Apple Green cardstock, and I punched them out. They've also got a little punch, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend that stem up like that, and then on the top of my strawberry, I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue on each of those little doohahs right there. And then I'm going to set my little strawberry top on it. And you kind of want to make it as close to being lined up with the back of your strawberry as you can get it. That's not hypercritical, but I think it will make it much easier when you're assembling your card. And then you just kind of let that set, hold it for a few beats so that everything is kind of adhered where you want it. And then set it aside to dry. And then we'll do this with the second one. And we're almost ready to assemble our box. And then we can look at the rest of my sneak peek. All right, and so let's bend that little stemmy up, like so. Okay, there we go. Okay, sit right there. All right, now, while that is drying a second, I'm going to get a piece of Daffodil Delight because I neglected to get that, but I'm going to need it. So we're going to go ahead and make our sentiment so that we're ready to go with that. And I'm going to take a piece of Daffodil Delight cardstock and I'm going to stamp that strawberry again, but this time I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to stamp it in Poppy Parade, but I'm going to stamp it off once first. And then I'm going to stamp it, let me see which way here's a little tip. When you're using punches like this, if you can stamp your image in the same direction that it goes on the punch, you'll be much happier. Trust me. So we'll just stamp that like that. I probably ought to close my liquid glue. Just thinking. Yeah. You figured it out, eh, Rosie? Okay, and I'm going to take some Granny Apple Green and stamp the Just For You set sentiment. Right, but I'm going to do it right this way because that's the right way. And I'm just going to stamp that right there in the middle of my strawberry. Like that. And then we'll punch him out. And that will be our sentiment. All right. And of course, like any punch, a builder punch, you're going to get a bunch of extra punches, more than you wanted, but that's okay. Now, I want to take my Twizzlers, and I have another little strawberry hat, and I'm going to put it right on this strawberry. Strawberry hat is not the actual name of that, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it a little bit jaunty like that, because that's fun. Who doesn't like a fun, jaunty strawberry hat? Okay, the final thing I did was I stamped 3 of the leaves, and these are from the Sweet Strawberry set. Granny Apple Green on Granny Apple cardstock. And now we're ready to put our little diorama, as you were, together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay it out just like you would normally have to lay it out. I happen to know exactly how I want it, but it took me a second, I won't lie. It did take me a minute to decide how I wanted to lay out my card, or my box top. And then I couldn't figure it out. It was just kind of torturing me because I could not make it work the way I wanted it to work. And then I broke the code. I broke the code. I popped this little guy on a dimensional. Yeah, I know. Dimensionals are very good. All right, so now I'm just going to pick up these 2 little guys like this. And adhere them with a little bit of liquid glue. And kind of hold them in place, and then we'll do the same with this little guy. I just noticed something. I keep calling these little guys. How do I know they're guys? Why aren't they girls? I don't know. That seems, I don't know. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of liquid glue on the back of this and on the back of that little stem thingy. And we'll put him right about there. And you want to be sure that that back gets adhered, so you're going to want to hold it a beat until that liquid glue does its thing. Thank you, Beverly. Thank you so much. Okay, there's that. And then we'll do the same with strawberry number 2. Okay. And then we're going to put him like right there. And press him down for a minute. Make sure his stem is down. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a couple of dimensionals and I'm going to stack them up. Stack them up. See, what's good about cutting them in half is I'm still only using 1 dimensional, right? Isn't that a band? Isn't that a boy band? 1 dimensional? No, 1 dimension. 1 dimension. And I'm going to stick him right there. Take off his little lid. And then I'm going to stick this little dude right in the middle there. Make sure he's good and adhered. He is. And there you go. That is a very, even if I'm saying it myself, okay, and even with that mistake, don't put that in there like that. That is a pretty cute treat box. I think these are going to be darned popular. Can you even see these decorated for Valentine's Day or a birthday? I mean, my goodness, these are just too cute. And the boxes, I'm telling you what, these boxes, if I decided I was going to take that apart, I'd be doing some work and I would pretty much destroy it, I think. So these are sturdy. When they all click together and all the parts are laying down where they belong, no glue required, very, very sturdy. Okay, let me put this aside, out of the way, so that I don't make a terribly much bigger mess than I already have. And I'm just going to tell you, my DSP, I do not even have it opened and looked at yet, okay? So you are seeing this really at the same time that I am for the first time. Okay, okay. But I got to get a drink because I feel a cough coming on. Yeah, the paper is adorable. When I saw it in the catalog, I didn't think that much of it. But like so much DSP, you gotta hold it in your hands. And let me tell you what, this is thick paper. There is nothing flimsy about this DSP at all. And it's got such a nice mix of colors in it that it's really, really stunning. Okay, let's pull over a couple of things. There's no, well, let me show you the one bundle suite that I kind of got. So just a minute, let me get stuff taken apart here. Hang on just a second, okay? Bear with me, people, I'm so sorry. Like I said, my day got away from me today, like it so frequently does. And I didn't have time to sit and study real good on what everything is. And I didn't mean to not do that, okay? Just saying. Okay, so one of the suites that's in the new set that is so very gorgeous is the Sand and Sea suite, all right? And it has got a beautiful bundle and a gorgeous die set and a wonderful embossing folder and a few other things. So hang on just a second while I make sure I've got them all so I can show them to you at once. Yes, I see it coming here. Okay, okay, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. And then the little seashell thingies. Hang on just a minute, people. Hold on to your horses. Okay, here we go. Here is the Sand and Sea suite. All right, you start with a photopolymer stamp set called Friends Are Like Seashells, and it's got some very, very pretty sentiments. Can you see those? You know what, let me pull my shade down. There we go. Is that a little better? Yeah, okay. I know, Amy, I knew this was one of your very favorites. I was really excited that we could order this yesterday. I love that there's a happy birthday to my beautiful friend. You are unique and completely amazing. Friends are like seashells. You collect them along the way. And then it's got these beautiful two-step shell stamps. And look at this die. Look at this die right here. Right here. Think of the things that you could cut out and just layer this on top of a piece of paper or a piece of cardstock or a piece of DSP, more likely. And then you could layer in some of the other shells on top. I think this will be so gorgeous. Very gorgeous. That is not a word, but it is now. And because God knows how much I love embossing folders, he made sure that there was another new beautiful one for me. And this is the Seashells 3D embossing folder. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? I cannot even wait to play with this. Cannot even wait to play with this. Okay. So we have two papers that go with this set. This is the Sand and Sea DSP. Like I said, I have not even pulled it out of the paper yet. So let's take a look together. Let's take a look together. All right, we have shells, which makes perfect sense to me in a seashell. And then, ooh, kind of like sand. I like that. Actually, that looks like the bottom of the ocean. And then another kind of watercolory look. That's pretty. And the flip side of that, ooh, sea urchins. Those are fun. All right. I know the embossing folder is oh, the embossing folder fits perfectly over the die cut. Ooh, 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 I can't wait to play with that. Sounds like maybe you already have, Amy. I'm just throwing it out there. Love this. Look at that. You've got, oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, let me turn it over. Gosh, this is nice thick paper too. Starfishies, starfish eye, if you will. And then some sand duney looking things. That's my new technical term. And some sand dollars. beautiful colors in this DS. Oh, my goodness. Aren't these going to be so pretty? I'm going to have to play with this shortly, real shortly. And then here's the last one. Just a nice geometric, some lines. This is a fun DSP, right? Look what else is in this set. Hang on, I gotta find another stacking place. This is pearlescent specialty paper. Now, I think I should pull this out so that you can see how a piece of it looks. But I can already imagine this with that die cut. Ooh, it's very, very, very soft feeling. Almost like, it's almost like velveteen feeling, but there's no fuzziness to it, if that even made sense. But can you see that shine? Ooh, that's gonna be, it looks like a seashell, like the inside of a seashell is what it looks like. All right, so let's put that away. We've got some very pretty opal rounds. These are all the same size, and they have adhesive on the back. So, actually, I don't think that's right. I think they're graduated. So these are larger than these. So there's 2 sizes in here. Let me double check that. Yeah, 2 sizes. So in your pack, you'll get 50 of them in 2 sizes. Got it? Okay, so 50 of it. Gosh, what am I trying to say? 50 each, so you get 100 total. God, never mind. Y'all, if you just want to drop off now and just be like, she has lost her brain today. And then you have some seaside shells, which are stickers. Also a choking hazard. Just throwing that out there. Don't try to eat these. You got some balmy blue shells and some not balmy blue. Maybe melon mambo. Might be melon mambo. And you've got some stars. I think those are starfishes because they're shells. But these are all little stickers that are kind of fun. And what I like about them is they don't have a white border. I am not a fan of stickers that have white borders because in Mary's land, that means the only thing you can stick them to so that they don't just look like stickers is a white piece of cardstock, and whoever wants to just always do that. So by not having a white border, these stickers are quite a bit more useful than your average sticker bearer. Okay, so let me put this away and see what else I've got over here. All right. One of the little perks of Onstage was we all got a prize patrol, and mine was the very cute Always in My Heart stamp set, and this is what it looks like. So obviously it's a Valentine's Day card set, but it's got, I like this one. Here's to another year of happily ever after. That is quite very nice. All right, so there's that. We have a new background stamp. Y'all know I love background stamps. This is called Wild Roses. Isn't that pretty? This is one, like most large background stamps, you're going to want to use with your Stamparatus just because that's the best way to be sure that you're getting a really good impression with it. And I think this would be quite gorgeous embossed, now that I think about that. Wouldn't that be fun? All right, so let's see. I've also got... we have a new Angel Policy set. Y'all know the Angel Policy. If you make cards to sell using Stampin' Up! Images, you need to include the copyright stamp right there somewhere on your card. Most of us put it on the back. But this has Stitched with Love, Crafter's Gonna Craft, Craft Queen, Handmade for You, and hashtag Handmade. So this is a cute one. Remember, this is an Angel Policy set, so you can use this. And the other one that we have is, oh lordy, yeah, never mind. Can't think of its name right off the top of my head. But this is the one that'll be out in January. All right, we have A Touch of Ink, which is a Sale-A-Bration set, and it is going to be a level 2, I believe. Let me double check that. Yes, this is a level 2 set, And it is a 2-step set, so you've got the outline image and then the fill for the bird and some leaves and a flower and the butterfly, and then some pretty and really kind of delicate. They're small little sentiments and they're real pretty. Okay, so again, free with a $100 purchase. All right, I think that's all the stamp sets I've got. I've got a couple of ribbons and embellishments. Now, I won't be doing a ribbon share, but I suspect that some folks in my teams will be, so you'll be wanting to watch for that. We've got some very pretty ribbon. This is Blushing Bride, and it is a metallic ribbon. Can you see that the metal thread woven through it? We've got some Blackberry Bliss. It's been a long time since we've had Blackberry Bliss ribbon. That is awesome. Awesome. Might be, you're right, Jerry, that might have been Flamingo. I'd have to look at the list of colors. So this is Blackberry Bliss, and it's a striped ribbon. So you can see the stripes on there, I think. And then we have some gorgeous grape ribbon. And this is just a sheer ribbon, so that's going to be kind of nice. Sheer ribbon always makes a nice bow. And then we have, there's a really cute bundle, a really cute suite, the snail mail suite, which I don't have yet, but I will soon because it's pretty darn cute and it has dies that go with it. But one of the things that is in the suite is this twine combo, the snail mail twine combo. And I believe that is Blushing Bride and Whisper White. So those are fun. And that's a nice thin twine. So it's going to make nice, probably a nice double loop bow. We have some matte black dots, which are fun. And these are raised. They're not real flat. So maybe you can see they're pretty good. They've got some pretty good dimension on them. We have very pretty pastel pearls. Let's see if there's a fourth color in there. I think there is. Yeah. Ooh, aren't those pretty? I like those. Very, very nice. I do love pearls. Y'all know that you can color your pearl basic jewels with your Stampin' blends, right? You know that. Of course you knew that. All right, and then I have the Resin Hearts embellishments. You get them in real red and white. That seems to be a very perfect way to do it for Valentine's Day. And they're all adhesive backed, so they're easy peasy to put on your projects. All right, now we got some DSP. And I want to show it to you. All right, this is the True Love DSP. And it is really perfect for those of you who like black and white and a pop of color, or who really like to color with your Stampin' blends. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like that one a lot. That's really cool. You know, these are almost all hand-drawn, right? You know that. Our artists hand draw them and then they recreate them digitally, which I think is really cool. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That would be so fun just with that, and then just color just one or two of the flowers in maybe like Bumblebee or something. That would be really cool. Really cool. Oh, and then we've got some, I don't know, maybe magnolias? Not sure. Now that is some wild paper, but I can see some leaves and some wildflower doohas and lots of things to color. So if you like to color, this is the DSP for you. All right, do you guys like mercury glass paper? This is Hydrangea Hilt. Let me show you the DSP in that set. We'll do that one first. This is the Hydrangea Hill Designer Series paper. This is going to be gorgeous. Didn't get it in on time. Ah, yeah. I know. Well, let's see. So it shipped on Wednesday. You should have it. You'll have it. Well, yeah. Yeah, you'll have it tomorrow. Yay, you'll have it just in time for the weekend, Denise. Look at this gorgeous paper. Oh, geez. That's beautiful. Love, love, love. And I am betting, but I don't have them because they weren't available, but I am betting that there's a die in the die set that cuts these flowers out. Oh my goodness. Y'all, hydrangeas are one of my very favorite flowers ever. Now I need to grow purple ones. Who knew? Very pretty. Yeah, so apparently what happened, Audrey, is there was a storm and the ship itself was damaged enough that they diverted it to another port. And the what we've heard is the merchandise wasn't damaged, but now it's the logistical trick of moving from one ship to another and continuing on, along with all of the other people whose goodies, you know, the things they were looking for. Hang on just a second, Cindy, I'll get it. So along with all the other people who wanted their things. Oh, that's a cool one. I like that. Those make fun card fronts, just like that. And then on the back. Okay, so the colors in this DSP are Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Rococo Rose, Seaside Spray, and Whisper White. Nice. What goes with this DSP set, and this whole suite, the Hydrangea Hill suite, is the Hydrangea Hill Mercury Glass Acetate. And it is in, well, they don't tell me, but I'm thinking it is Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, and maybe Rococo Rose. See how that is? This is kind of fun because you can actually put, you can pop this up because there's lots of spots to put your dimensionals. And it's easy to adhere to your card front. So yeah, I'm thinking Highland Heather, probably Rococo Rose. So it looks like two colors, Highland Heather and Rococo Rose. So you get 4 sheets in each of 2 colors. Pretty, pretty. Hey, Kathy. All right, let me set this aside. Now we've got the Ice Cream Corner Designer Series paper. So this is a fun one as we head into summer, which is weird to be thinking about since right now we're heading into winter, right? But summer will come. It will come. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I like that. Cinnamon cider, just a kind of a plain, like a hound's tooth almost, well, or a plaid. Whew, ooh, that one's wild. And some stripes. And some popsicles. More stripes. All right. All right, so this is just kind of a fun DSP for kid ice cream cones, not plaid. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's a waffle cone. You can see how many ice cream cones I eat, right? Not very many. Just throwing that out there. Really not very many at all. All right, let's see. Where did his little package go? Oh, well. Oh, he'll find it. I'll find him eventually. All right, now what have we got here? Oh, here is Love You Always Specialty Designer Series paper. Let's see what we got in this one. Plaid. What a dork. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is all foiled. That's really pretty right there. Okay, so you get 4, these are single-sided sheets. You're going to get 4, it looks like, of 3 different designs. All leaf designs, and this one has a flower on it. And let's see, what are these colors? Blushing Bride, Rococo Rose, and Sahara Sand. So those are going to coordinate with their paper. that I think I probably already have somewhere. All right, that's pretty. I like foil paper, don't you? Don't y'all like foiled paper? It's foiled. Foil it. Foil it. And here's the Love You Always foil sheets. Oh, look what's coming. The snails. The snails are coming. The snails are coming. I love the snails are coming. I don't like snails in my garden, but they're really cute. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Do you guys like colored foil? I like colored foil. Ooh, that one's pretty too. So you get 2 sheets of each of 3 colors. And let me see if I can find what colors those are for you. Those are Blushing Bride, Rococo Rose, and Sahara Sand. Okay, which goes very nicely with the specialty DSP, and the coordinating DSP for the Love You Always suite is the black and white paper that I showed you first. The Love You Always DSP. Okay, this one is the one you already saw, and this is our last one. Yeah, right, Kathy. There's some beautiful paper. If you are a paper hoarder, this this is your downfall. It's your kryptonite. I know. I know. We should have foil and metallics in every single color of the rainbow, like same as with Stampin' Dimensionals. Also, or not Stampin' Dimensionals, Stampin' Blends. So Stampin' Blends, foil, foiled DSP, ribbon, and enamel dots in every color. That's Mary's dream. Okay, look at these cute little snail guys from the Snail Mail Suite. Ah, so cute. Look at this little guy. That guy right there. He is a little bit rotund, and he is actually falling out of his shell. And some mushrooms. Ooh, mushrooms. I know. That's right. Stampin' Storage cardstock holders are the best. I love this little girl. She's so cute. Seriously cute. I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Faith. Those are cute little doodahs. You know what's fun is this set, and I cannot show you the inside of the catalog, and I apologize for that. I wish I could, but I can't. You'll get them soon, I promise. But there are some cute dies that make little tiny envelopes in this set. So you got that. Okay, I'm going to put this aside, and then I don't know, is there anything else I've missed? Oh, there's one thing that I was going to show you. I've got some new plates here. They're really little. I don't know what they could be for. Oh, they're for the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And you even get a quick start guide. And you get the same plates that you get with the larger cousin. Plate one, plate two, the 2 acrylic plates, which are 2. And then you have the embossing folder plate, number 3. And then you have the... this is for standard embossing folders, and this is for 3D embossing folders. And this is all dies, so you don't need a thin die adapter with it. All right, so you'll want to look at the directions. Look at this, it's a real live pamphlet. Okay, and here, y'all, is the machine I wish I'd had when I was packing stuff into my suitcase to fly across the country. Dun, dun, dun. Look at my hand. See how big this is? This is not very big. How cute is that? And its little platforms go down and click in place, just like so. I know, it is so stinking cute. And it fits, not our regular size embossing folders, just so you know, but it fits the minis that we already have several of in the annual catalog. And let's see, I think they're going to be coming out with new embossing folders, more embossing folders. It will fit many dies, but as an example, I do not believe it's going to fit this big die. Nope. Okay, so if you are a traveling person, you're going to want to think ahead which machine that you're going to need to take. But this is a pretty good little addition to your arsenal. I love that. It feels pretty solid, feels pretty sturdy. Actually, it's really very similar to its large cousin. That's so cute. And then, of course, you can just fold it up and set it away. There it is. So this will be available to y'all on the 5th of January. Or for Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, you can purchase one machine right now during the pre-order. All right, I think that's it. Like I said, I didn't buy as much as I normally do on a pre-order because of the ship that left our dies. But once it comes in, I suspect I'll make a small secondary dent in my checking account. And okay, I appreciate y'all sticking with me. This was almost an hour. I'm sorry about that, but I thought maybe you would like to see the goodies. You are welcome, Rosie. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys on Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on my Facebook page. Like I said, if you are looking for catalogs from me, they went out yesterday, and you should see them Saturday or Monday. I would think Monday at the very latest. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you on Saturday. Thanks. Bye-bye.